welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host Jefficho, and my co-host is always Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So, Orville episode 3, Home.
Mm-hmm.
So, spoiler alert, Alara goes home.
Yeah, we were kind of waiting for that. Yeah, I guess like
waiting,
we said,
dreading.
Yeah, we didn't get much indication that this was going on in the first couple episodes. The first one, didn't set it up at all. And the second one makes sense because, like we said in our review, it was actually a holdover from season 1. So they wouldn't have known where they were putting that. And then this one, it sort of comes on all at once.
Yeah. Alara is losing her muscle mass, her bone density. Mm-hmm. And it's got to go home to fix herself.
Yeah, she can't beat the glorified speak and spell in an arm wrestling competition anymore.
Yeah. That arm break was like, what?
Yeah, she took that really well. There was a solid crunch there.
Pretty sure
and
it's broken.
Like, I think I need the doctor.
Yeah.
Boom, and it's Isaac for the win.
Take it easy. What's she doing next? Lifting weights in hot pants? Hot pants.
Yeah, poor Jeff.
Yeah, I miss her.
Mm-hmm. And no Lieutenant Tharl again.
Yeah. You know what they could have done is just had her in the mess hall. Like, even if she wasn't just sitting in the background when everybody starts huddling around for their arm wrestles, she could just keep sitting there and just be like, I'm not participating in this shit.
I don't know. I'm getting impatient about that.
Well,
I wanted info on my conspiracy theory.
I'm sure it will update, but IMDb, I think it's only got her down for a couple episodes.
Oh, really?
So.
Okay. All right.
She's a background thing. It's gonna be like, oh, hey, remember that thing where there's like an undercover agent? Yeah, it's happening in this episode.
Down. We have doctors on Xelaya, Captain, far superior to any you can provide.
Dad, for God's sake.
We get to spend a lot more time with Picardo.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of an intellectual dick.
Yeah. And we have not one, but 2 Star Trek doctors in the house tonight.
You know, when we get to the end of the episode, and I know he's a doctor in this, but like when he just diagnoses Ed, I'm like, you're not even looking at a machine.
Yeah.
But you were a doctor on Voyager, so I believe you.
Yeah, you know, I'll allow it.
Alara, oh my God. Hi, hon.
Solana, hi. I thought you were out on Jintan 8.
Jintan 9.
You know, you got to see Alara's sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blonde Solana. First blonde Solana we've seen.
Like, fourth Solana we've seen at all. You're making a lot of judgments here, Jeff.
Yeah, you called her an elf, let's be honest.
Yeah, she's got a Rivendell thing going on.
Yeah. It was so awkward, like, just the conversations in this episode about Alara's intellectual deficiencies. Like, oh yeah, no, we love talking about our daughter's PhD. Look over at Alara, nothing.
Yeah, this is the one that we keep in the chair.
Yeah.
And she's nice. She's a sweetheart.
She's become Chris Pike.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuck on the chair.
Mm-hmm. B points for yes.
Yeah, I did enjoy the beach house. I mean, Chris, you never take me to your beach house.
No, I don't.
Son of a... So some interesting thing happened at that beach house when she's sitting there and watching the beautiful sunset, and then she starts having this like a daydream of like riding that whatever we want to call it,
the space deer unicorn thing.
Yeah, space deer unicorn. So she's riding it. She's looking all hot. I'm just saying, like, beautiful outfit, everything, hair flowing in the wind. Where's her makeup?
Yeah, there's like none of her alien makeup.
Completely human looking.
Yeah,
like the ridges, no ears, everything. I'm just like, huh.
There's some metaphor there.
Not addressed at all.
There's some metaphor there. It's like that random unicorn scene in Blade Runner, and it's like there's a reason that's there, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. That one's gonna. I'm waiting to see what Wiki's got for me on that one.
Yeah. We'll ask Seth next time we see him.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cambis and Floratta Borrin, and this is my wife Floratta. We own the gray house just up the beach, the one with the silver railings.
Oh, yes, that's a beautiful home.
When Flock shows up, and you get kind of a, oh, is he telling the truth? There was a light on at night, kind of thing. But then the caretaker goes missing.
Yeah.
It gets a little suspicious. They go investigate. Caretaker's got a nice little pad. So Chris, have you ever had a dinner get so awkward?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, put your hand in the soup.
Mm-hmm.
And like, ooh, that does look spicy. Like,
Yeah, right.
like,
I actually want to
come
point
on.
out. I want to point out. I just want to do a little nerd business there,
Yeah.
and that must have been like extra hot because Xelaya is super high gravity, so that means it needs to be a higher temperature in order to boil. So that's hotter than you thought it was when you were watching.
Yeah, it's a little psychotic, but we do learn that his son that he's very proud of actually killed himself because Picardo gave him a bad review.
Yeah, well,
So let's be positive with our reviews out there.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Because you never know what could happen.
Oh God, yeah. Anti-vaxxers are crazy on any planet.
Yeah. No, I thought that was actually a pretty good like kind of story reason for them to be psychotic, crazy people.
Mm-hmm. And we have to have Alara be useful somehow. I was wondering, if it was going to be that, or if she was just going to have to do, Investigator Alara and go find all the stuff the police missed or something like that.
Well, thank God for Ed's timing. He couldn't just send a communicate. It had to be sent.
Yeah, I was watching through this like a little while after when we find out what it is. I'm like, that wasn't urgent at all.
No.
Like they could have just rang her in the morning and said like, "Hey, we got this thing."
Yeah,
but
hold on to your position.
Yeah, he's got to go down there in his suit and be like, "I gotta see her right now."
So, Laura straight up killed 2 people in this episode.
Just straight up. Well, we don't know what that was set to.
Oh, come on. Dead.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
She's real good at it.
She was very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
I actually just expected her to go around a corner and just be like, wait, bam, you're dead. But no, it was good. And
she did wait.
Yeah,
she
it made
could have
sense
shot
though,
blood
because when I was
earlier.
watching Fox look out the window and stuff, I'm just like, there's a lot of mirrors there. He's totally gonna see her like sneaking up.
Yeah.
And he knew.
And I did kind of like it should have been fairly easy for Alara, because this whole planet of people, they don't, like, nobody knows, any sort of combat, nobody knows how to check around a room or any kind of martial arts or anything
I was
like that.
blown away by how sad and pathetic Picardo was when like action went down. It's just like, man, you're scared of everything. Like, ooh, like.
And we had that cute moment where she gets to tell her dad what she needed him to tell her when she was younger. It's like, you can do it, Dad. You can do it.
Yeah, exactly. And then so she saves the day, and the family suddenly appreciates our little daughter with intellectual deficiencies because she can kick some ass.
Yeah.
Then we get that goodbye with the whole crew there. And
one thing I'm sort of wondering is, Alara wants to stay down there with her family, but like, what's she gonna do all day on Xelaya? Like, is
join the police?
Yeah, is she just gonna be? I guess that would probably be what she's gonna do. She's gonna be Alara Private Eye.
Yeah. Could we have a spin-off?
Yeah, Alara Private Eye running around kicking ass, solving crimes.
Yeah. I'd be down for that.
So I'm thinking, what's her plan here? She's just gonna sit at home all day and be appreciated.
It's very possible.
That's what you're gonna do. Not
bad.
Not a bad gig.
I like all the carpets.
Your references are terrific. You come very highly recommended.
Yeah, my last captain had a total boner for me. Not a boner, a professional boner.
We did get to see a temp security chief.
Yes, yeah. Professional boner.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with second esophagus.
I think I'm glad he's not sticking around.
Yeah, it seems like I love the actor.
Yeah, it was funny, and it's going to be funny for like an episode or 2.
Yeah,
but I don't think I would like that forever.
He could be on that show as another character, probably work okay. But
yeah, he could be like show up as often as Dan. He could be new Dan.
I don't know, Dan got a couple episodes in a row. Well, I guess he only really got the one and then the holdover.
Yeah.
That holdover's just holding back information. Was Park back? Is Dan going to be a regular? What's happening?
Yeah, we're all out of order here.
Yeah. Oh, and the trailers show us a lot of Krill stuff happening too. I think the next one's on Earth.
Okay.
But Yeah, no, and then, we got that goodbye, and it's just like my emotion chips started malfunctioning. These water things started coming out of my eyes. I don't know what it was.
Jeff, I know that's your girl.
Maybe you could look at the emotion chip later. I don't know what's wrong with it.
That's your girl.
He did say, like, whenever, he said it a few times, whenever you want, that spot is there for you. Mm-hmm. I hope that's true.
I think this is going to be Tasha Yar syndrome, where she is going to be gone for the duration of the series, but she will show back up every once in a while.
Yeah, in like an alternate universe episode where like she goes back in time and dies with some people during a Romulan invasion or a Krill, I guess, invasion, and then like we get to see her daughter show up as her.
Yes, exactly that. I think cool. Exactly that is going to happen.
I hope, like, since they have a Lieutenant Tharl, they also have a Lieutenant Castile.
Yes.
Everyone calls me Castillo. My mother calls me Richard.
Okay, Castillo.
No, I think maybe I'd like it better if you called me Richard.
Yeah.
What was in the box, Jeff?
What was in the box?
What's in the box?
Jar pickles, Chris.
That was great.
Yeah.
we kind of dropped that joke about halfway through season 1.
Yeah.
But that was the right thing to be in there.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like the frustration level for Ed for the rest of his life now.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be. I mean, I wanted someone to just walk in on him in his ready room, just going, you can't do it.
Granted, we're getting like a Tayla coming, who's gonna be a Solana security chief. Mm-hmm. She'll be able to open that for him.
Yeah, but it's not.
She could be like, I have bad wrists. I can't do that. I'm not here to fill that void. Yeah.
He's gonna need to come up with a new line for her.
Yeah. I'm wondering like how seamlessly she'll fit in, or if it will be like, you really are just a replacement for the other Solane girl.
They have to make her own character.
Oh yeah.
She has to have a different personality and stuff. Yeah. This just looks like it's going to be awkward.
This crazy girl that I worked with today was telling me, she's just like, oh, Lara just seems like very young and this and that. She is, like, she's in her early 20s, where Jessica Zorn's in her early 30s, so I think we will get a bit of an older personality to her.
Okay. A little more confident.
That's what I liked about Alara. It's just like, is that character that didn't go away, like Connor did, but was, like, young and, like, could learn in the role. Mm-hmm. Kind of like a Hoshi.
Ah, yeah.
If they developed Hoshi faster.
Or much at all.
Yeah.
Brought this with me.
Wow! Oh man, thank God for gravity shields.
So Chris, what are your final thoughts?
Final thoughts. This wasn't so much a sci-fi piece, was it? This was almost all character again, a lot like the first episode. We're just digging deep into, Alara, learning a little bit more about Xelaya. I really liked the joke with the pilot, who's Gordon. I loved Gordon's joke where it's like, places like this just remind me of how trash I am. That was great. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see him down that beer, but he did have a bottle to test out the gravity.
Yeah. Just keeps it with him. He's got his own little cubby in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was mostly character exploration. We weren't doing, too much sci-fi stuff. It was nice to see the Doctor and Phlox. That's always fun, as a Star Trek fan, playing Spot the Trek actor in this show. Overall, it was pretty good. I don't think it was my favorite episode, but yeah, I think it was probably better than the second for me.
I have heard a little bit of fan complaining about like the lack of action and stuff, because we have been very character episodes lately, which I'm enjoying the show, so I don't care how long it takes to get to the other stuff, but... You feeling any of that? You feeling like, when are we gonna get into some sci-fi action stuff?
Well, maybe not so much action, but things like the 2D space, or that planet that was out of time, or just get back to give me a cool sci-fi story.
We'll get there. I enjoyed seeing Xelaya. It was just like, oh, it's not a map painting. Oh, we used to get map paintings back in the day. And then they would actually get awards for Cardassia got awards because of how good it looked. Mm-hmm. Well, now we got CGI.
Yeah, we're doing that now.
I think the only thing I had a bit of a problem with was this intellectual planet, with everybody that thinks they're better than each other are using words like cool and shut up and celebrity chef. I mean, Orville, I get it. I know what you're gonna say. Orville throws out all these like 21st century, like just all these comments.
Yeah.
But this is an alien planet that is not part of Earth. None of these people like Earth, but they seem to have all our words like in an awkward car ride. Cool. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like on a more serious sci-fi show that might bug me a little. Usually for language like that, I mean, they're not speaking English in the first place. Whatever they're saying is being translated for our benefit.
Yeah, they should. They should have given us a 2-second thing that like they did in Beyond, where the chick was talking and then the translator was doing it for us.
Yeah.
Is this working? We were on a science mission inside the nebula. Our ship suffered a critical malfunction.
I kind of appreciate that, but that would get, tedious having to do it every time you met a new species.
Yeah.
But I think that's one of the things that gives the Orville a boost, is just because, we're a comedy show from the guy that made Family Guy. And even this far in, when we know it's really good, it just gets so much the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
If it's not, completely stringent with how its sci-fi works, we're just like, whatever. But with Star Trek, we're going, oh no, that you can't recalibrate the deflectors through this to do that.
I didn't want to bring it up the other day, but when they solved their problem without reversing the polarity, I was like, no, that's how you fix that, is you reverse the polarity.
You already reversed the polarity. That's like the nuclear option, and that should fix it.
Yeah. No, this was a lot of fun seeing different guest stars and stuff, so I hope we continue to get more.
Yeah.
I mean, we were going to get Jean-Luc Picard in there, but now he's got a series to do, so he's not. But I tell you, he was going to be on there. I mean, he works on American Dad.
I want to believe. There's still time. There's still time.
All right, well, I guess next week we got Orville's episode 4 and Star Trek Discovery Season 2 premiere.
Ooh, that's going to be an exciting week, and we got some busy weeks coming up too.
Oh yeah, two episodes a week.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you.